Forget Johnson & Johnson or Pfizer. The biggest healthcare breakthroughs in 2025 might be coming from companies you've never heard of, trading under $5 a share. Sounds interesting, right? These aren't just penny stocks. They're biotech disruptors tackling kidney failure, diabetes, even obesity, and analysts believe a few of them could deliver serious gains as trial results roll in. So today, I'm breaking down 6 healthcare penny stocks working on game-changing treatments. Let's start with one that's already in phase 2 for a groundbreaking kidney drug. Before we get into the list, let's talk about why this corner of the market has investors looking twice. The U.S. healthcare sector accounted for about 17.6% of GDP in 2023. That's roughly $4.9 trillion, or nearly $14,500 per person. And yet, despite that massive spend, the U.S. often trails other advanced nations on health outcomes. Huge market, uneven results, room for disruption. Here's what makes timing even more compelling. Analysts say healthcare stocks are trading at their deepest discount to the broader market in nearly 40 years. Valuations are the lowest they've been in more than 5 years. When innovation meets discounted pricing, opportunity tends to follow. Biotech, diagnostics, and digital health advances are moving fast, and small-cap names can move fastest when sentiment turns. All right, let's break down the 6 healthcare penny stocks analysts believe have real upside. Listen for what each company does, why analysts care, and the key pros and cons for investors. First up, Evotec SE, ticker EVO. Shares trade around $4.26, and analysts see roughly 42% upside. Evotec is a Germany-based biotech platform company that partners with major pharmaceutical firms to speed drug discovery and development. It operates through 2 core segments: shared R&D services and Just Evotec Biologics, which supports biologics development and manufacturing. What's putting Evotec on investors' radar right now? The company recently joined the Nurture Aki Consortium, a large-scale effort to better understand and treat acute kidney injury. This isn't a routine collaboration. It aims to build the world's largest AKI patient database. Evotec plans to pull that data into its proprietary platform and run deep molecular analyses to identify drug targets. Why does that matter? Data scale plus discovery tools can shorten the path to new therapies. The upside? Strong partnerships, differentiated technology, and multiple revenue streams. The risk? Long development cycles, regulatory hurdles, and no guarantee that early discovery work becomes commercial success. But before we move on, here's a quick question for you. If you could only invest in one sector for the next 10 years, would you go with healthcare or tech? Comment your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your take. Next, AKBA Therapeutics, ticker AKBA, trading near $3.74 with upside potential of about 87%. AKBA focuses on chronic kidney disease. Its 2 key products, Auryxia, used to manage iron deficiency and phosphate imbalance, and Vafseo, an oral anemia therapy for CKD patients. Why pay attention? Chronic kidney disease is growing globally, driven by aging populations and rising diabetes rates. AKBA already has FDA-approved products, giving it a real commercial foothold versus early-stage peers. The company has also been issuing equity awards to recruit and retain talent as it scales. Leadership depth matters in biotech execution. Strengths? Commercial products in a large, underserved market. Risks? Competition from larger pharma players and the need to keep innovating to defend market share. Our third name, MRVI Life Sciences Holdings, ticker MRVI. Shares around $2.38, and analysts are modeling upside north of 93%. MRVI supplies enabling products used in vaccine work, diagnostics, and cell and gene therapy development. Here's the reality. MRVI rode a revenue wave during the COVID period and then saw demand fall, which pressured results. In response, the company began a leadership reset, bringing in a new CEO and CFO to navigate what analysts have called an operational transition. That kind of reset brings uncertainty, but also the possibility of a strategic turnaround. Why consider it? Exposure to high-growth areas, gene therapy, biologics, and advanced research tools that will likely see long-term demand, even if COVID revenue never returns. The risk? Execution. If leadership can't reposition the business and diversify revenue, investors may stay cautious. Fourth, OPKO Health, ticker OPK. currently around $1.32, with an analyst upside call of about 108%. AKBA is a diversified healthcare company with businesses in pharmaceuticals, diagnostics, and immunotherapy research. Its BioReference Health unit is one of the largest U.S. clinical laboratory networks, giving it scale, data, and distribution reach. The recent excitement centers on OPK-88006, an investigational therapy targeting obesity and metabolic disease through GLP-1 and related pathways. The same biology powering mega blockbusters like Ozempic and Wegovy, AKBA is exploring both oral and injectable formats. If successful, that could open a door into a massive, still expanding weight loss and metabolic market. Upside, exposure to one of the hottest therapeutic categories on the planet, supported by an existing diagnostics infrastructure. Risk, heavy competition from well-capitalized leaders, high development costs, and the usual clinical and regulatory uncertainties. Coming in fifth, ARDX, Inc., ticker ARDX. Shares trade near $3.69, and analysts see upside that could exceed 200%. ARDX develops therapies for gastrointestinal and kidney-related conditions and already has 2 FDA-approved products, Ibsrela for irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, and Xposa for chronic kidney disease patients on dialysis who struggle with phosphorus management. Unlike many small-cap biotechs, ARDX is in the commercialization phase and recently strengthened its leadership bench to scale operations and support growth. That combination, approved products plus market expansion plans, is what's attracting attention. Key advantages: regulatory risk largely behind it on 2 fronts, meaningful need in its target patient populations, and a defined path to revenue growth. Key risks: execution. Building commercial reach is expensive, and competition from larger or better-funded specialty pharma companies. Finally, Sana Biotechnology, ticker SANA, the most speculative and potentially the most transformational name on the list. Shares trade near $2.87, yet analysts model upside above 220%. Sana operates at the leading edge of cell and gene therapy, with platforms designed to repair or replace damaged cells, and in some cases, functionally cure disease. The big recent catalyst: early human data from its type 1 diabetes program, where genetically engineered pancreatic islet cells produced insulin in a patient without the need for immune-suppressing drugs. If that result holds up in broader studies, we're talking about a potential paradigm shift in how autoimmune diabetes is treated. The bull case? Enormous total addressable market, platform potential across multiple diseases, and early data that has investors paying attention. The bear case? Early stage, long timelines, heavy cash burn, and significant regulatory and manufacturing complexity. High risk, high potential reward. Looking at this comparison, it's clear that while all 6 companies trade under $5, their fundamentals vary dramatically. For example, Evotec SE has the highest revenue among the group at around $862 million, but its profit margins are thin, and it's still operating at a loss. AKBA, on the other hand, shows a strong gross margin of nearly 65%, which signals efficient cost management despite its smaller $160 million revenue base. MRVI Life Sciences and AKBA Health fall in the middle, both generating hundreds of millions in revenue, yet they're dealing with negative earnings as they push through transition phases. Then there's ARDX, which really stands out with an impressive 83% gross margin, one of the highest here, even though its revenue is just $334 million. And finally, Sana Biotechnology. This one is all about potential. It currently has no revenue and 0 margins, but its $977 million market cap tells you investors are betting big on its cutting-edge technology in cell and gene therapy. So, which of these penny stocks do you think has the best shot at delivering massive returns? Could it be Sana, working toward a functional cure for diabetes, or AKBA, tapping into the booming obesity treatment market? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And here are 8 best AI stocks to buy, according to hedge funds. Click on this video here.